Welcome to RawTruth with Protege. Let's talk about the debt ceiling. Yeah, I know it's been a while, but we finna get right into it. We're gonna talk about our broke-ass government today. A debt ceiling. So, red versus blue, constantly. But every time we get a president, somewhere in their presidency, they raise this motherfucker. And we always ignore the fact that we are broke. And if I was in debt and a debt company, I applied for another loan. After debt company seen I was millions of dollars in debt, they would not approve that shit. What are you talking about right now? So why are we even talking about an approval? If that was you or me and we was $33 trillion in debt, we'd be in jail. Fuck is you talking about right now? And can I get approved for more? Come on, man. I don't care. We can sit here and we can talk about it. It's gonna affect Social Security, my tax refunds, blah, blah, blah. I don't give a fuck what it's gonna affect. Stop letting people play on your fear. Stop letting people play on your fear. That shit not cool, man. They do this every fucking time, and they've been doing it since World War I. And they have learned that all you gotta do is scare the people a little bit. And be like, yo, we take this away, you've gotten comfortable with this. So if we take it away, you're gonna crumble. You don't want that. So go ahead and, you feel me, let me do what I want to do and you can stay comfortable. That's how they're playing. This is like a fucking toxic ass relationship. And we need to break up with these motherfuckers. But y'all ain't even ready to talk about that. So let's just talk about saying no. You know what I'm saying? Let's just say no. That shit not cool. I'ma keep fucking saying that shit, man. Like, $31 trillion in debt. Obama raised it. Trump raised it. Biden finna raise it. We ain't got to be like, oh, he needs to be the one to not. He's gonna raise it. We're gonna do this. I don't even know how we even talk. We're gonna shut the government down. If we do shut that motherfucker down, we're gonna shut it down for a couple days, tops, maybe a couple weeks, and they're gonna open that shit back up and raise that motherfucker. That's just how it's gonna go. So you could be like, why are we even talking about this shit? Because as the people, we need to be stronger. As people, we need to have our mindsets more together when it comes to shit like this. We need to be able to say no. Stop letting people hang shit over our heads. Because again, if that was you, you wouldn't get approved. If that was me, I wouldn't get approved. If you walk into a car lot and you only got $3,000, you're damn sure not gonna go in there trying to buy no BMW. You know you ain't getting no BMW for $3,000, and if you do, that motherfucker gonna come without an engine. Like, what the hell? But people do that dumbass shit. And look at them. Look, if you work with any type of people, customer service wise, or you ever have, you know, people with those high value things, BMWs, the newest iPhone, super cool clothes, eat the fucking most expensive, nastiest food, and come in there in your spot and be the cheapest motherfucker. Always got a coupon. Ain't nothing wrong with having a coupon, because ain't nothing wrong with saving money and being cheap. But these motherfuckers will buy the highest things and the most valuable things and then still expect shit to be cheap. Motherfucker, you got one of the most expensive cars in the parking lot. You got one of the most expensive phones in the motherfucking building. And you brag about that shit. You spend $5,000 on a belt. You spend $5,000 on keeping your pants up. And if you live that life, then you know what I mean when I say you can't afford it, but you do it anyway. And it fucks your shit up. Now you can't do shit. Now you're over here with all this shit, finna lose your house, can't afford your car, finna get repoed, going through all type of financial fucking bullshit, and you can't get any help because you haven't paid anything back and you owe a shit ton. Come on. If you can afford it, do it. Any day of the week. I don't give a fuck. If you can afford it, do it. And if you can't afford it, I really don't give a fuck if you do it anyway. Unless we're talking about motherfuckers playing with the money they're stealing from us in the first place. If you want stealing from me, I won't give a fuck what the government was talking about. I don't understand if we're just printing money, why the fuck I gotta pay taxes in the first place? There's a lot of shit I don't understand about any of this. But it's the majority of you who don't even care to understand why we're in this shit in the fucking first place. Nigga can't even speak right a little, you feel me? Off the buzzy buzz. But still, we have to do better. When will we do better? We're going to be 100 trillion in debt before we over here like, damn, bro. Probably not, because as long as motherfuckers are still getting their taxes and getting their Social Security and getting their food stamps and all that shit that you can get from the government, as long as that shit coming through, ain't nobody worried about that. Like, bro, we could be talking about cutting off that COVID shit that was stupid anyway. Put so many funds into some stupid ass shit. We can cut that shit off. I'm pretty sure, you feel me? We got some leftover shit going on in there. There's a lot of shit that we could cut off that people probably don't even know we paying for. Motherfuckers, Domino's was fixing the roads. You know there's potholes out there, so we might as well cut that shit out the tax bracket right there. We could really have this real conversation, but we don't want to have it. And we let the government have it, it's just going to be a power thing, red versus blue, and they going to decide to take some bullshit out that just affects me and you. You know what I'm saying? And we shouldn't be talking about fucking up the rich or fucking up the middle class or fucking up the poor. We should all be in this together. So it's going to affect me and you no matter what your pockets look like. You might just be able to afford it affecting you. So why don't we just suffer as a country for a little bit and not raise the debt, you know? Why don't we suffer? Why don't we go through it? Because you can, and it will just make us stronger as a people. And our kids will know what it's like to work for things, and we'll be back to maybe restoring the humancy that we have in life, you know, the individuality. Maybe we do need to go outside again. We can go outside again if we out here struggling. You ain't gonna have no choice but to learn to go gardening if you can't afford that fucking high-ass food at the grocery store. Maybe you do need to learn how to build something, you know what I'm saying? So you ain't gonna go out here and pay thousands of dollars for some shelves you can't even pronounce. Fake ass shit. They just chopped that shit down, took them $15 to make, charging you thousands of dollars. You ain't gotta do all that. Why not get back to it? Send some motivation up under the asses of the people. Let's suffer. Let's suffer to be better as a country. Because you know in your life, when you have went through things and you've overcome it and you have made it out and you didn't give up and you got through there, and as much as you felt like you were weak, at the end you ended up coming out strong. You know what that felt like, and you know how good it is for you. Let's make our government do that shit. Why, as a people, why as individuals, do we have to suffer and deal with life as a normal reality, but the government living in a whole fantasy world and we just letting them? Let's cut that shit off. Anyway, like I said, I ain't gonna keep y'all too long. I know it's been a while. I really just be going through my own personal shit, but I'm finna just be posting. I'm gonna be on here talking about whatever, whoever. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get here. And probably not no dumbass celebrity shit, because I don't really be even into that. But we're gonna get on here and we're gonna talk about it all. You feel me? Not just politics. Just so I could keep in touch with y'all, because, you know, if you follow me on social medias, of course, you know that they always try to take my accounts. And if we get lost anywhere, at least we'll be in touch here. So, all right, until next time, y'all, have a good time. Ooh. Keep the condom in the pack. This is RawTruth, Protege.